Bron Breakker shocks the WWE Universe by attacking Roman Reigns on SmackDown. The WWE Universe witnessed an explosive moment that shook the very core of SmackDown. A brutal, career-defining ambush that no one saw coming. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, the former undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and the man who has dominated WWE for nearly 4 years, was left broken in the middle of the ring. Not by Cody Rhodes, not by Seth Rollins, but by Bron Breakker. That's right. The young, explosive powerhouse from NXT and now Raw has sent a message loud and clear by attacking Roman Reigns on SmackDown. And what makes it even more shocking is not just the attack, but why he did it. In this video, we break down the build-up, the return of Roman Reigns, the shocking ambush, backstage reactions, and what it means for the future of WWE. The return of Roman Reigns. After WrestleMania 40, the WWE landscape changed forever. Roman Reigns, after more than 1,300 days as champion, lost the undisputed WWE Universal title to Cody Rhodes. The bloodline was crumbling. Solo Sikoa had distanced himself. Jimmy Uso was missing. Paul Heyman silent. Roman Reigns had disappeared. For weeks, there were no updates. No promos. No sightings. Just speculation. But then WWE announced a monumental return. On the May 2nd episode of SmackDown, Roman Reigns would finally break his silence. The world took notice. From fans to critics to other superstars, everyone was locked in. What would Roman say? Was he stepping away? Rebuilding the bloodline? Declaring war? SmackDown opened in pure chaos. Every segment teased the return. Paul Heyman was shown pacing backstage, visibly distressed. Michael Cole noted, "Tonight feels tense. You can feel it in the air." And then, midway through the second hour, the arena went dark. Roman Reigns' theme hit. The Tribal Chief walked out slowly, dressed in a custom black suit. His eyes said everything. Focused, furious, and unforgiving. He soaked in the reaction as thousands chanted, "You got beat." Others bowed in acknowledgement. But Roman? Roman stayed stone cold. In the ring, Roman stood silently. For a moment, it looked like he might say nothing. Then, he raised the mic. "You thought I'd run? You thought I'd disappear? You thought I was finished?" He paused. "Cody beat a version of me that was tired, distracted. The bloodline failed me. I didn't lose because I was weak. I lost because I showed mercy. That won't happen again." The crowd erupted in mixed reactions. "I built this island. I made this show. SmackDown is mine. And now, I rebuild. I take back what's mine. And if anyone's got a problem with that." Roman looked directly into the hard cam. "Then step up." It was more than a promo. It was a challenge. Roman Reigns had drawn the line in the sand. Bron Breakker appears. Suddenly, an unfamiliar roar played over the PA. The crowd collectively gasped. It wasn't Cody. It wasn't Seth. It wasn't Randy. It was Bron Breakker. Breakker walked out to the ramp. Tight black tank. Boots. Fists clenched. Eyes locked on Roman. Cole shouted, "Wait a minute. That's Bron Breakker. He's a Raw superstar. What is he doing on SmackDown?" Breakker marched to the ring. No hesitation. No words. Just intensity. Roman looked unimpressed. "You're in the wrong yard, kid." Breakker said nothing. He circled the ring. Then, as Roman turned his head for just a second, bam! Breakker exploded into the ring and speared Roman Reigns in half. The arena exploded in disbelief. Roman clutched his ribs. Breakker stood over him, snarling. Then he picked Roman up, gorilla press slammed him like a rag doll, and screamed, "You built this? I'm here to tear it down." Officials rushed to ringside. Pierce. Referees. Security. But Bron wasn't finished. Another spear. A standing moonsault. A brutal Steiner-style slam onto the steel steps. The camera cut to fans with their mouths open in shock. Roman Reigns, the dominant Tribal Chief, was reduced to a broken heap. The aftermath. WWE cut to commercial immediately after the chaos. But the damage had been done. After the break, Roman Reigns was shown being loaded onto a stretcher. Paul Heyman was hysterical. The announce team was stunned. Michael Cole, "I can't believe what we've just seen. Bron Breakker just assaulted Roman Reigns like we've never seen before." Backstage, Bron Breakker was escorted from the building by security, but not before he stopped, looked into the camera, and said, "You want to talk about legacy? I'm not here to inherit anything. I'm here to erase it." The internet exploded. Hashtag Bron Breakker trended #1 worldwide. WWE's Instagram post of the attack hit over 2 million views within an hour. Superstars reacted. Cody Rhodes, bold move, Bron. Be careful what you start. Seth Rollins, told y'all Roman was slipping. John Cena even chimed in with a cryptic post, a picture of a chessboard missing its king. Why Bron did it? On Raw, Bron Breakker opened the show with a fiery promo. You think I care about rules? About brands? About waiting my turn? Roman Reigns sat on a throne for 4 years while everyone kissed his feet. But where was he when WWE needed a fighter? Where was he when this company was hungry? Gone. Taking breaks. Hiding. I'm not here to play politics. I'm here to break everything. Bron declared himself brandless, a force of nature, and called out WWE for protecting Roman for years. He didn't want a handshake. He didn't want respect. He wanted dominance. He wanted to fight the best. And in his eyes, Roman Reigns was the final boss. Now he's coming for the throne. Bloodline in turmoil. Back on SmackDown, the bloodline was nowhere to be seen. No Solo. No Jimmy. No Heyman. Roman was out with cracked ribs and internal bruising. The tribal tree had been shaken. Rumors swirled. Was Roman angry at Heyman? Would Solo step up? Was this the end? Sources inside WWE claimed Roman was furious backstage. He reportedly told officials, I want him. I don't care what brand he's on. Make it happen. Meanwhile, Paul Heyman issued a short statement. Roman Reigns will return. And when he does, Bron Breakker will pay for what he's done. That's not a spoiler. That's a bloodline prophecy. The tension was electric. Historical significance. Why was this attack so shocking? Because in the past 4 years, nobody had taken Roman Reigns down like that. Not Drew McIntyre. Not Brock Lesnar. Not John Cena. But Bron Breakker? He did it in one night. It was a symbolic moment. The passing of the torch? Perhaps. Or maybe it was the start of the most brutal feud of 2025. For a long time, Roman Reigns represented the old guard. A methodical, mafia-style dominance. Bron Breakker is the opposite. Fast, explosive, unpredictable. This wasn't just an attack. It was a clash of ideologies. The tribal empire versus the nuclear revolution. What's next? WWE fans are asking, will this lead to a match? And the answer seems to be yes. Multiple reports suggest WWE is targeting SummerSlam for the match. Roman Reigns versus Bron Breakker. But what kind of match? A standard match? A no disqualification brawl? Or even a tribal combat too? And what about Cody Rhodes? Does this affect his story? Could this feud eventually become a triple threat? Or does it lead to Bron versus Cody for the title? There's also the Solo Sikoa angle. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next chapter in this epic collision. And tell us in the comments, who comes out on top, the tribal chief or the breaker of bone?